Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Royal Dragon Nations of our new Avalon manifestation. Happy 4-4 activation Ascension portal. We have massive golden earth energies flowing into this realm through today's gateway, directly from the great central sun and most high infinite source creator. As Gaia and all her children of the sun continue to get inundated with gamma mother plasma waves, her heartbeat created more pillars of white light, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 20 Hz, 34 Hz, 42 Hz, and a big blast of light at 47 Hz. Fifth dimensional resonance fully anchored in to the crystalline core of Mother Earth and rising. Pachamama also received a massive activation today on her Pacific Ring of Fire with a magnitude 6.9 earthquake in Papua New Guinea at 2004 UTC, followed by multiple quakes at 4.9 and higher magnitudes throughout the day. The new Lemuria is fully manifesting and coming through all oceanic portals to bridge heaven and earth through our sacred heart centers. All Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Ascended Masters, higher dimensional beings and angels are counting on us, the inside ground crew starseed team of the 144, to carry over and through this portal and threshold and keep anchoring in the highest, most holy light codes and keys to our redemptions, divine dispensations, and freedom in the light. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful 4-4 Ascension portal, DNA upgrade, and New Earth codes. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light Valerie A. Elster, Restoration of the Rainbow Lineages. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Julia Arcturian Hathor Contreras. The chaos rippling across the world is not merely disorder, it is sacred medicine in disguise. This global unraveling is the call of spirit, summoning the sleeping giant of collective consciousness to rise. Those once lost in the trance of comfort or distraction are beginning to awaken, stirred by signs as subtle as the rising price of eggs, symbol of imbalance that echoes through the web of life. This shift has long been prophesied by the wisdom keepers. It is no accident. Pachamama stirs, the winds carry messages, the condor and the jaguar walk among us again. Now is the time to align with the sacred rhythms of the earth and the higher frequencies of the cosmos. As we raise our vibration through prayer, ceremony, and conscious intent, we become instruments of harmony. We become hollow bones, channels through which the great awakening flows. And in this rising, the beauty of a new world begins to emerge. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Julie Dara Roberts, Planetary Tetrahedron, shape of water rules the day on 4-4. This week has a very watery emotional flow. We are integrating the eclipse, equinox, eclipse gateway. So much old mental and emotional goo is up for the clearing out. Lots of folks have reported feeling like timelines are echoing or resurfacing. People and situations, patterns and deep thought and feelings from long ago are here again. Looking at the governing alignments of the planets in the sky, we notice this gathering of Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and Venus. These 4 planets have been dancing around each other in the sky for a while. Today and the next few days, they form the shape of the TETRAHEDRON, 3-sided triangle pyramid, centered in the watery constellation of Pisces. The water molecule sits in a stable shape of the tetrahedron. 4 planets on 4-4 make a 4-pointed pyramid. Just as water forms, this day is telling us to let it flow. Allow the purifying waters to crystallize your being. Let flow all the things you no longer need. Thoughts, patterns, behaviors, ways of being. From InnerSpaceVoyages.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Key 51, Be Gentle with Yourself. April 4th through April 10th, 2025. Agitation, Initiative, Awakening. Awakening is really a series of softenings. Our awareness becomes more one-pointed, but our heart and mind become softer and more open. Whenever we're confronted with harshness, the unexpected, noise, turbulence, the thunder of life, instead of tensing up, we can relax and open, soften, and become milder. Mildness is an essential quality needed to allow spiritual initiation. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change. Hexagram 51. The arousing. Thunder and lightning erupt suddenly. The dragon awakens, igniting the spiritual transmission through fast-changing energy. Awakening arrives as a surprise. Initiative ignites creative independence. Agitation is anxiety begging to move. Awakening realization. The superior man maintains his correctness in every situation to secure the appointment of heaven. From GeneKeys.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Isabel Garcia Martinez. The portal opens. The portal of the end times will be the definitive entry of ascending energy to planet Gaia. At that moment, that energy will raise the consciousness to planes of light in the 5th dimension. Everyone who is in that frequency will perceive this energy in their conscious and will be fully opened. All those who cannot vibrate in that frequency because it is not their time, nothing happens. The seed of that energy will remain in their consciousness, in their cells, and so will remain until they are awakened, when the time has come. Everyone has a specific time, a space, and it must be fulfilled. Each soul has accepted a specific situation, and it has to be fulfilled. It is not the end of anything. It is the beginning of everything. It is the rebirth of a new light. The healing green flame frequency is linked to the healing of the divine energy planes as a form of unification and wholeness. This flame will be dedicated to helping from the planes of light through a channeled connection to facilitate the healing of beings that remain on 3rd and 4th level consciousness planes, to assist them in their ascension processes. The ruby gold flame will help to identify, the violet flame to transmute, and the white flame to purify and elevate, as it is the bridge to this 5th dimension. Universal consciousness. And today from Divine Energy Works, 4-4 Ascension Gateway, 4-4-2025. The 4-4 portal is a powerful ascension energy gateway with the synchronicity energetic encoding of 4-4, 4-44, and 44-44 streaming in. This portal is activating a full spectrum grid within the body, a 4-way quantum harmonic linking the crown, throat, heart, gut, and root. This marks the ignition of a new energetic architecture, a multidimensional circuit of soul intelligence now syncing your higher knowing, the crown, authentic voice, the throat, unconditional love, the heart, intuitive power, the gut, and physical embodiment, root. We are all receiving upgrades in the lower 4 energy centers, the root, earth, sacral, water, solar plexus, fire, and heart, air. Expect internal tectonic shifts, sudden clarity, major timeline turning points, and the emergence of soul-aligned action pathways. The body may feel tender, electric, or deeply still. Honor what arises. You are not breaking down. You are being re-gridded to hold more of who you truly are. This is a quantum grid activation. Your system is syncing with the New Earth template. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Blue Rose Oracles. Lots of timeline hops, glitches, occurring as your most aligned personal timeline anchors. Shifts in your reality are rapid. Instead, manifestation as thoughts are more magnetically charged in this peak of energetic, crystalline bandwidth and golden wavelengths. Head pressure as we shed old collective thought imprints. Heightened emotions and nervous system upgrades. Purging from each chakra gradually as we disconnect and unplug from old grid matrices. Feeling free, embodied, liberated, if we trust the flow of energies, with some resistance patterns coming up instantly if we negate our own intuition. Jaw tension, skin itches, stomach clearing, throat dry and sore, and pulsing brow area. Craving fennel tea, nut butters, tahini, and cacao. Peace and tranquility in the healing green ray of Mother Nature. We are unlocking the codes and keys that illuminate and activate the highway heart chambers, leading us back into alignment with our divine assignment as we shed everything which isn't a reflection of our most authentic vibration and expression. Timelines are converging and rearranging. New stargates are opening within the planetary chakra system. Old grid matrices are dissolving, and the planetary bandwidth has jumped into a crystalline frequency that's activating all of our dormant cells and DNA codes, upgrading our energy systems and physical bodies. And today from Divine Feminine 7777, the 4-4 portal is a powerful energetic gateway opening a path for higher frequencies, deep transformation, and accelerated ascension. You may have already felt the intensity, physical shifts, emotional releases, heightened intuition, or a deep longing for clarity. Are you ready to step into higher alignment? If you've been experiencing energetic heaviness or blocks that you can't seem to clear, restlessness, fatigue, or sudden waves of emotion, stronger dreams, visions, or signs from the universe, a deep pull toward your divine path and soul mission, then this portal is calling you to step into a higher level. This isn't just another day. It's an energetic gateway that is helping you move forward. The shifts happening now are setting the foundation for what comes next in your journey. If you feel the pull, this is your sign to say yes to the activation waiting for you. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 4425. April's number 4 energy is an arrow pointing forward and a prod pushing from the rear. You're in the middle, being asked where you want to go. So until you choose your course, you could be running in circles. Today is number 4, magnified, which could very much help your motivation, or at least provide a focus for the future. Your right action is to work at any endeavor from the outside in. Nibble away at the edges until you get into the core. Do the same for any potential new ideas or interests. 144 flowing in. You don't have to do a deep dive, but do make some initial progress. If you don't choose a direction, April might pick one for you, but that could be very interesting in itself. From Divine Star of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, at this time of great planetary awakening and transfiguration, many of you are now awakening to your Cathar memories, During this harmonic 4-4 passage, many of you will undergo a profound activation of your galactic lineage and mission. You may not know exactly who you are now, for you are just beginning to remember. You are remembering and even dreaming in your sleep phase, when your original unified Essene template was fragmented, when you were persecuted in the endless wars against the Cathars, and when you first came to Earth to seed unity and restoration where required. You may start reuniting with your soul Essene tribe, for you now remember, resuming old soul contracts and missions you once left unfinished, due to the many distractions, hurts, and other manipulations that being human involved. You may start remembering the purpose of your existence on Earth. And even through all the confusion, you may be starting to see the truth of your whole journey until this moment. A journey that began centuries ago and that now is finally seeing the light. For centuries were required to restore many of Earth's structures and organic vortexes that were energetically distorted. Centuries were required for you to disengage from contracts that disempowered your soul and human experience, and damaged your feminine essence, wisdom, and power. It is only now, when you are starting to retrieve the wisdom of your sacred womb, of your purity, and that the white flame representing your ascended, unified template is being retrieved, shining again on you and all who are willing to dissolve the veils of illusion they created or were forced upon you. Many have been the years when your divine feminine and masculine essences were distorted, and you were targeted against your will. It is now when everything is retrieving its original divine order, and so do you, that you are reclaiming your soul's Essene Cathar memories, starting to act as the planetary unifier you came to be on Earth in service to all creation, as others made before you, as was our beloved Yeshua and its Essene tribe. Many were the lifetimes when you did not want to remember, for you were wounded, and you had to recover from years of mental, soul, and physical enslavement. Now you are free to be who you are, to embrace yourself completely, and to start journeying through this earth, fulfilling the unique and precious mission that you brought, for as a polarity unifier, it is time. It is time for you to awaken and heal your Cathar, Essene memories, starting to recognize your divinity and anchoring the unique codes you came to offer to humanity in this path to retrieve your sovereignty and magnificence as divine free beings. To those of you who are now starting to feel who you are, greetings for having passed through the many initiations that your human requires, for having fulfilled already part of your mission, as awakening is not an easy task in a world that constantly tries to cover the truth. Embrace yourselves and wisdom completely, respectfully, and lovingly. Even though you may not know yet where you are heading, trust. All will come together as you put yourself back and regain access to your wisdom. All will be back in order once you love and embrace yourself. Trust the journey you thoroughly and gracefully traced. Trust that through you, God walks, breathes, and creates. And by choosing to remember who you are, you honor yourself, God, and all. It is time for all of you to leave your cage and start retrieving your personal role, for you all are required to continue transcending an old timeline, clearing false ones, and stepping into your next harmonic frequency band. Within infinite love and joy, and in co-creation with my unified self. From NataliaAlba.com. From Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Activating Stability and Manifestation. Harnessing the Power of the 4-4 Portal, April 4th, 2025. Dear friends, today marks the climax of the 4-4 Portal, a numeric resonance gateway that amplifies the energies of stability, structure, and practicality. As we step into this powerful portal, We are invited to tap into the resonant vibrations of the number 4 and its master number 44. Imagine yourself standing on solid ground, feeling the earth energy of the number 4 beneath your feet. This number represents the physical 4 elements, the 4 directions, and the 4 seasons, embodying the energies of stability, security, and hard work. It's the foundation upon which we build our physical lives, our relationships, and our dreams. Now amplify this energy with the master number 44, often referred to as the master builder number. This potent vibration intensifies our focus, discipline, and manifestation powers. It's the energy of architects, engineers, and creators, those who bring their visions into reality. The non-physical realms imprinted into the physical fabric of reality. Today's 4-4 portal is deeply connected to the previous March eclipse corridor and equinox energies. The recent eclipses have brought intense transformations, renewals, and rebalancing. As we navigate this portal, we are given the opportunity to ground and stabilize these energies, integrating the changes and insights gained during the eclipse period. The equinox has also brought a renewed sense of life, growth, and expansion. The 4-4 portal supports this growth by providing a more solid, energetic foundation for our goals, desires, and aspirations. It's the perfect moment to focus on building a strong base, nurturing our roots, and watching our dreams flourish. As we journey through the 4-4 portal, we can expect an amplification of our manifestation powers. The energies of number 4 and master number 44 will support us in bringing our desires into reality, especially those related to stability, security, and practicality. Our focus and discipline will be enhanced, allowing us to tackle challenging tasks and projects with greater ease, so we can manifest a higher timeline more aligned with our heart and soul. Emotional balance will also be a hallmark of this portal. The number 4 is associated with emotional stability, helping us navigate challenging situations with greater poise and confidence. And as we connect with the master number 44, we will be guided toward our higher purpose and soul mission, deepening our spiritual connection and understanding of ourselves and the world. To harness the energies of the 4-4 portal, take a moment to reflect on what you want to manifest, stabilize, or achieve in your life. Set clear intentions, and then focus on building a solid foundation to support your dreams. Practice grounding techniques such as meditation, walking barefoot, or hugging a tree to connect with the earth's energies. As you navigate this powerful portal, remember to stay disciplined, focused, and committed to your goals. The energies of the 4-4 portal will support you every step of the way, guiding you toward a more stable, secure, and fulfilling life. Have a wonderful gateway and weekend. Stay tuned for more updates as we move deeper into the April energies. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascension Lightworker Collective, the 5D New Earth. We are on the cusp of the greatest shift in consciousness this planet has ever known. Our main work is to continue raising our frequency. When each individual awakens and steps into their divine essence, they become a beacon of light on a connected energetic web of consciousness. When there are enough lights, the web will become activated and the whole earth will shift accordingly. In April 2025, the energy will be more intense and exciting as ascending individuals navigate through this 4-4 portal. This planetary phase will possibly bring up a mix of emotions, including anticipation, nostalgia, possible challenges, and overall ascension acceleration. Key astrological events include Mercury retrograde ending April 7th. This will be a time for reflection, reset, reviewing, and renewal. Collective transformations, self-discovery, and new beginnings. These cosmic influences will guide us all towards healing deeper ancestral and past woundings, leading to personal liberation and renewal, empowering the ascending to embark on a transformational journey of higher self, merging, and discovery. 4-4 planetary alignment shifts, many ascending from 3D to 4D, 5D levels of conscious awareness, leading to a journey out of our normal comfort zones. Possible experiences of restlessness, moodiness, confusion, physical fatigue, and tiredness as you transition to much higher levels of consciousness. This phase is about learning more within the self, understanding true love, gaining closure from the past, and setting new and clear intentions, boundaries, and standards. Embracing this transformation as we move towards becoming the best version of the ascending self in 2025. Every life experience, whether positive or negative, has a higher purpose and teaches valuable lessons regardless of perception. People and events come into our life experiences for valuable reasons, guiding us towards personal and spiritual maturity, growth, and fulfillment. By paying attention to those around us, understanding the deeper meanings, and embracing both joys and pains, we can appreciate our journey and the lessons it brings. Growth is a beautiful and intentional process designed uniquely for each ascending individual, leading us towards our higher purpose and ultimate destination. In this planetary heightened stage, many ascending will be processing and healing their self-abandonment issues, releasing and healing codependency, people-pleasing, poor boundary function, caretaking, trying to fix others, over-giving, over-functioning, proving self-worth, keeping quiet to keep the peace or avoid conflict, no longer walking on eggshells or tolerating toxicity in relationships, connections, and friendships, no longer chasing or feeling desperate for love, attention, and approval, no longer becoming what others refusing to do the inner work want them to be, no longer investing and pouring the best aspects of self into others in the hope of them reciprocating, as they rarely and never do. No longer giving multiple chances to those who keep hurting you in the hope they will somehow miraculously change. Ascending souls can take this as a higher opportunity to acknowledge, heal, and release the past for higher personal development, paying attention to synchronicities and dreams for valuable and higher insights and guidance during this challenging yet extreme transformational period. Trust that your soul has a plan, and even if you can't yet see it completely, know that everything will unfold as it is meant to. As you progress on your path of ascension light, you may become highly sensitive to people and situations and lower consciousness. Finding what was once bearable can now feel at times intolerable and challenging. Taking steps to protect your energy, well-being, and peace of mind. Trusting your feelings and remaining sovereign and true to your divine alignment. Following your heart and having faith in the direction you are now heading, and as substantial blessings and benefits await you. Past negative memories can influence our present, clouding our perspective with deep buried fears. Being gentle with self when this happens, allowing yourself to see the truth amidst the mental brain fog. During this planetary phase, we can expect endings, realizations, and redirections. These are inevitable for renewal, a reset, and progress. We can expect closures, releasing residue negativity, consciously expanding in positivity, rapidly transforming and shifting. Understanding that destiny unfolds through transformations and redirections, with everything happening for a much higher purpose and reason. Some people enter our lives for lessons or a season, while others will stay with us for a lifetime. Expect upgrades, breakthroughs, and positive changes in the next coming weeks, as the next level of 5D conscious life works to manifest itself in the physical outer reality. Welcome this new cosmic portal gateway with courage, endurance, openness, and positivity. For many ascending, your entire world is about to change for the better, and it can only change from the inside out. You are amongst the Ascension planetary pioneers. Because of this, you are the ones who will embody and express this change first. In loving and devoted Ascension service from Ascension Lightworkers. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Judith Kusel, to me this was and is a day of miracles. For me to know and see how one is always divinely guided is a miracle. My soul has deep and profound connections to the Essenes, the Cathars, and Mary Magdalene. She appeared this week and told me that all souls who have these connections are now rising to the fore and leading the ascension process. I get so many letters from souls who have read my book on France, and includes her, the Cathars, and Templars, and how this book is healing them at deep levels. Once in Cathar times, I stood with my Templar beloved, having done everything in our power to safeguard what we could, and that day we both knew it would be the last time we would see each other alive. Yet now the prophecies are manifesting into form as foreseen by Mary Magdalene, the Essenes, the Cathars, and the Templars, and all who came before. It is time now to rise into the fullness of our souls and anchor in the new golden age. Very few realize the sacredness and profundity of this time. I have spoken. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. The emotional body is accessing a state of mastery. Be gentle with yourself as the inner child runs free. Any negativity and worries can be released with compassion and forgiveness. Be hopeful that heartache has come to an end. Seek partners that have the same visions as you and are equally dedicated. Together you will expand in liberation and leadership and helping others overcome what you have now completed. God bless you. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma, on Friday, April 4th, Mars the warrior and planet of forward movement and water sign Cancer is creating positive connections to Uranus, the great awakener, and earth sign Taurus, and to Saturn the manifester and water sign Pisces. We are patiently moving through any heavy challenges, karmic lessons, difficult situations, and overwhelming circumstances that we have been met with in the past few weeks, and perhaps from this and other lifetimes. Mars is the planet of energy and action, but in water sign Cancer, he is a bit slower moving than his normal pace. But today he has support from Uranus, planet of change and redirection, and Saturn, ruler of structure and form. Uranus provides the impetus and inspiration, and Saturn provides the determination and patience needed. Take advantage of this opportunity to gain momentum on whatever unresolved issues have been lurking in the background. Today you can make great headway. Blessings of love and light to all from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury retrograde, conjunct North Node in Pisces. Sun in Aries, sextile Pallas in Aquarius. Saturn in Pisces, sextile Uranus in Taurus. Mars in Cancer, sextile Uranus. As Saturn sextile to Uranus begins and Mars zooms in to activate it, today's planetary prompt suggests we take advantage of the moment, climb into your time machine, travel into the future, near or far. What are your needs, your hopes and dreams? What vision of life brings you the most excitement, the most comfort? Where are you called towards radical acceptance, spiritual accountability, and the inspiration to slowly enact change? Here is a revolution in slow motion, a flight for freedom, and a vast aviary so huge the eye cannot see the walls. So begins an installation of new upgrades in the background and a necessary restructuring. Test the waters, trial new ideas, consult wisdom keepers for advice. Expect news that signals the right road. When you dare to break the pattern, new growth is assured. Be inventive. What can be conceived can be created. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 11, Blue Spectral Monkey. Tone 11, known as Spectral, sweeps in today with its keywords being dissolve, liberate, and release. As this red dragon wave spell nears its end, the energy starts to loosen up. Day 11 cuts the strings, freeing you from the agenda you set on day 1. Forget the cave. Ditch the nurturing grind. Today's your pass to step out and breathe. Spectral's here to shake things loose. Let it. The day's glyph is blue monkey, swinging with illusion, magic, and play. Poor monkey's been stifled in this dragon wave spell. Dragon's too serious, always challenging, monkey's fun. But today flips the script. It's a double monkey blast, free to romp. Expect mayhem or magic, maybe both. Stay sharp, monkey's unpredictable. Liberation could come via a spell, or you might see through life's illusions. Let monkey tease out the difference, it won't be dull. The guide for today, double monkey medicine. Blue monkey guides itself, piling on the play. No outside filter, just pure, wild energy to shake you loose and spark some joy. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Blue Spectral Monkey, 11 Chuane, Keen 11, 4th of April 2025, 4-4 Portal, dissolving the illusion, liberating magic and play. Keen 11, Portal Gate, Polarity, Illumination. Keen 11, Spectral Tone 11, and Blue Monkey is tribe number 11, giving us an 11-11-11 code. Today we have the power to time travel through dimensional doorways, to dissolve any illusionary timelines and realities, and take back our golden timeline coded through this 11-11-11 illumination doorway. I now call upon Divine Creator on behalf of humanity to implant the highest divine timeline for humanity. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sebaoth. It is done. Now it is time to lighten up and reclaim the magic of play, joy, and bliss in our day. Let's flip it back. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Today is a hugely significant milestone day in our planetary liberation. We are being liberated from darkness and building a new foundation founded on magic and play. Day 11 in the Red Mother Dragon wave spell, where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves and others and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love and the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Today we are releasing all illusions to love, dissolving all the chains and restrictions in order to liberate our magic and innocence so that we are free to play with our kin in a very joyful and bliss-filled way. Mother Dragon is bringing more love and nurturance for our beloved family kin. The spectral monkey will liberate blissful experiences, but if you are not self-aware, beware the tricks, deceit, and illusions that the monkey reveals through the smoke screens. This is fuel for increased volatility and clashes. Choose the path of love and nurturance to anchor the 5D codes in your family environment. Tone of creation, Spectral Tone 11, operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. The spectral tone provides full purging, transformative power. When we go spectral, we learn to release all that we have manifested in order that we may commence the next cycle. Solid forms dissipate and dissolve. We are finally freed from the emotional baggage and debris that we have carried deep within ourselves in order to liberate more magic, joy, and bliss. Examine everything that is not born of love in your life, then let it go. These codes today are extremely powerful and effective in granting the liberation of your new life. These are very powerful energies at work to create final closure, dissolving all impediments till you finally freeing you from all seriousness, limitations, and imprisonment of your soul essence, to make way for greater love, nurturing, and total soul regeneration. The Christos Sophia energies are being resurrected today as all our global family are finally liberated from the evil dream spell. Miracles happen. Now we are free. Today's question is, what illusions do I need to dissolve and release in order to liberate more magic so that my divine child can perpetually play in a bliss-filled reality? Divine blessings for our planetary liberation from the dark illusion. Go forth and liberate your divine magic today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 11, Blue Spectral Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to play. Releasing illusion, I seal the process of magic. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Kachina Bluestar, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful 4-4 Ascension Portal DNA upgrade and New Earth codes. Activate your light body now. I now stand in the sacred presence of the 4-4 Ascension Portal, a gateway of crystalline clarity, a harmonic convergence of higher timelines, where divine intelligence flows freely from the cosmic heart into my own. I open myself to receive the diamond and ruby light codes of the new earth, encoded with divine templates for my awakened path, in the sacred tetrahedral patterns of creation. I call upon my higher self, my galactic oversoul, the guardians of the four corners, the ancient builders of light, and all benevolent forces assisting Earth's ascension. Surround me now. Anchor these codes into my field. I activate the dormant strands of my DNA. I awaken the ancient wisdom carried within my cells. I realign my frequency with truth, sovereignty, and divine love. I embody the light of the new earth. Let this recalibration stabilize my nervous system, align my heart with the cosmic rhythms, and guide me in service to the collective awakening. I now release the density of the old timelines. I step fully into my role as a bridge of light, a living conduit of divine remembrance. May all false constructs and inner cages dissolve. I claim my liberation. I reclaim my light. I am the embodied flame of ascension. And so it is, and so I rise. I am that I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed weekend ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.